Hi guys, and welcome to your reading. This reading is for Sagittarius and I will be doing a pick a card. So what it is that you need to know, what's coming forward for you during this eclipse season. So I'm going to choose 3 cards, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you don't feel drawn to any of these cards, please check your other placements. So the first pile is bittersweet. The second pile is renewal. And the third pile is prayer. So I'll leave these there here for a few seconds, and time stamps will be down below for all the piles, and I'll start with pile number 1. Welcome pile number 1. So you've chosen this card, bittersweet. Okay, so let's see what we've got coming through for you, Sagittarius, for eclipse season. The eclipse season is between the 25th of October to the 8th of November. So like I said, take what resonates, and if this doesn't resonate with you, you can choose another pile. So this card wants to come out as challenge, standing up for your rights. This one. Surrender, letting go of the darkness. This one. We've got knowledge. We have transcendence, achieving success. Sorry. This. And ooh, 2 came out. So we've got independence, carving your own path. And we have grief, accepting loss. Okay, so what I was going to say here with this card, bittersweet, is I feel like someone either has got somebody's birthday is coming up who is actually in heaven. That's what I feel like at the moment. So somebody who's passed on, I feel like there's their birthday is actually on their way or around this time, and you're feeling a little bit upset about that. That's where getting this grief and the loss from. I think it's it's the first anniversary, and I feel like this is why it's a bit bittersweet for you, because you didn't say what you needed to say to that person. But what I'm going to say to you now is you can still say that to that person. That person will still hear what you're saying. So the loved ones in spirit can still hear and see what we're doing. And I think you've been drawn to this pile number 1 because you needed to hear that. I do feel that they're going to give you guidance through knowledge of something to actually help you to move forward and carve your own path, like this says, is like to actually move forward with your life and come away from that grief. Let's see what the tarot has for us. What guidance do we have for Sagittarius for this eclipse season, please? So we've got the 8 of Earth, and that says skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic, knowledge, and going back to school. Yeah. Okay, then we've got the 7 of Earth. It says seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action and unnecessary worry. Oh, we're upside down. And we've got the Queen of Water. I don't really read reversals, like I just read the cards as I see them for the whole story. So the Queen of Water says relationships develop to a new level, trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. Yeah, so I think you've put a lot of work into what it is that you want to do in life, and this grief, this loss, this memory of this person is literally coming back, and it's basically stopping you in your tracks. But they're saying here, you've put a lot of work into what you want to achieve in your life. Don't stop now just because of what's coming up. Listen to the guidance that you're being given. Research things if you don't understand about death and transformation and things like this. This is what I'm getting, is this is what you need to go and look for, or find people who are going to help you to look for that. So these all came out as well. So we've got the Five of Water, and it says things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation and crying over spilled milk. The Queen of Earth, make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. The Ten of Water, a contented and rewarding family life, your emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationships. And the Queen of Air, so it says objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you and seeing the humour in a situation. So yeah, I feel that there's a couple of people who will be coming in to help you and to guide you on your path. I think it's about learning to come away from, because they say there's the 7 steps of grief or something like that. It's understanding where you are on that and know that you will get through it. Doesn't mean that you have to forget the people and how they make you feel and things like that. That will always be with you. They're always the memories, but don't stop basically what you've basically planted at the moment, because you were literally on your own path and something happened. And whether this is an anniversary or something has happened suddenly, it's saying walk away from them things, walk away from the grief and the loss and the hurt, because it doesn't serve you anymore. We'll see what Moonology cards have for you, pile number 1. So for Sagittarius, pile number 1, what messages need to come through for them. Feel this one. You are good enough, the full moon in Virgo. Yeah, there's something really sad that's playing heavy on your heart happening at the moment. But I feel it's because you didn't say what you wanted to say. It's only because if you look at this card as well, we're talking about the greens of the heart and the blue of the throat chakra, which is what has come out here. You've got your greens and your blues. Something is really playing heavy on your heart, because I feel like you never said what you needed to say to somebody who's either recently passed, or a memory of a birthday has come up, and you feel like you needed to speak to them and tell them about stuff. But you can do it. If you feel stupid doing it, you can say it in your mind, because everything is energy and everything is it's a vibration when we talk. So basically, when you put the thoughts out there, when you speak, the actions you do is all a vibration. And if you're setting an intention to get it to that you want it to be spoken to this person, then they will definitely hear it. A personal issue reaches resolution. Look, there's the other blue card as well. Once you do that, you will then be able to move forward in your life. And I think the knowledge and this one word saying going back to school, learn more about a topic, is because you're going to understand basically what's or how that works. Excuse me for 1 second. Apologies for that. There was a big wasp. I don't know whether it looked like a queen wasp or something that was around. So whether some of you are allergic to wasps, but it was funny because I was guiding him out towards the door. Now it took a little while, but he literally went through that door. So it's basically telling me, and it happened for this reading, is because the messages and the knowledge you're going to get going forward is going to lead you to different paths and different opportunities, doors opening for you. So look, surrender to the divine. Yeah, you definitely have to do that. You have to listen to the messages coming through. You'll know whether they're your ego based or whether they're love based by the way that it's being said to you. Your dreams need a practical plan. Oh. And we've got you. Look, you and your loved ones are safe, and a new romantic cycle begins. So what I'm seeing that about is, it could be about love. We've got the Ten of Water here, all about joy, love, happiness, family. Whether it be a romantic partner, but it's basically, to me, is like, I think you're definitely worried about the people who have passed, and I think you're worried about the people who are here because of what's happened to people in your life in the past. But know that whatever plan that you had, it's basically going to open, like I said, it's going to open up these new doors for you. It's just that you need to get a different knowledge around them plans. You will be given guidance, and this surrender to the divine is also about listening to your loved ones who have passed in heaven, because I believe some of you are definitely getting messages through. So what guidance or what advice can pile 1 take? What next step do they need to take, please? What next steps do they need to take to move them forward? Okay, that one there. So we've got the Chariot, talking of moving forward. In important achievements, self-discipline and willpower and public recognition. And I'm not saying you have to go public with anything, but at the end of the day, what I'm saying is you have the power to move forward yourself. The 5 of Fire, competing goals, bothersome details and conflict with others. And we've got the Emperor, organisation and logic, structure and discipline and leadership. You've got the 9 of Water as well. Your wishes come true, concerns fade away, and a love of life. This one is the 10 of Fire. Too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. And one more, please. This one. The Ace of Earth. Yeah. So basically, what this is telling me is like you're going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, because I think there's things in your mind that is basically stopping you from moving forward, whether it be, like I said at the beginning, an anniversary coming up that's playing on your mind, whether it be that somebody's just passed that's playing on your mind, or whether you've lost something. It could be a romantic partner or something like that, with this romance card being here. But what I would say is, once you accept the things that have happened in your life, you're basically, the conflict I see here is within you. You are the one who's causing the conflict within yourself. So basically it's saying like you need to move on from that. You need to become the person who you're meant to be, and that is through the knowledge, through the skills and research that you're going to be developing. You need to take the weight off your shoulders and know that there's brand new beginning here for you, and it's all happiness and it's all joy. And know that whatever happens in your life, the people who are still here or who have passed, they're in the place they're meant to be, because it's their life, it's their soul journey. This is yours, and it's saying you need to come away from the thoughts in your mind. You need to transmute all that and bring it into the light, basically, because you are moving into a new version of yourself. We'll just pick one last piece of guidance for you there, pile number 1, and see what else comes through for you. What all the we've got beauty raises my vibration. I seek it out for healing and joy. Oops. I will not remain stuck. I choose to change, or I choose change. And one more, please. This one, okay. Life is conspiring for me. Yeah, you've been put on this path, and I think some of you are already getting messages about different things. Some of you already started trying to evolve. That's what I need to say, because I think you know that if you do stay stagnant, things are not going to help you. And this is just telling you, this is just confirmation for you, if that resonates, to say you're on the right path. Seek out people who can help you to heal, who will bring joy into your life. Most of the time they come into your life anyway, but just know that, like, it's time for you to change and to become who you truly are. So pile number 1, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If this doesn't resonate with you, please choose one of the other piles, or if they don't resonate, please check the other signs in your placement. If you like this way of actually me doing the zodiac with the pick a card, please leave a comment below, and I'd be grateful if you like, share and subscribe to my channel, as it helps my channel to grow too. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, pile number 1. Hi, pile number 2. You chose the card of renewal, and it's a red card which is all around your root chakra, which is around grounding, as you can see with this card with the flowers. So getting out in nature, and I see it, the way the light shines here, and because I'm doing this around eclipse season, I see the moon behind and sort of like the sun there as well. So this is definitely a time of making sure that you ground and put in the work to accept the things happening in your life. That's why I want to say that, and I don't know why. But anyway, let's see what's coming through for you, pile number 2. Let's see what's coming through for pile number 2. So we've got miracle, making a difference. We've got inspiration. Okay. We've got independence, carving your own path. That came up in pile 1 as well. We've got invention, burning with passion. Wow, there's something definitely changing for you at the moment, pile number 2. Or within this eclipse season, there's brand new beginnings starting for you, I think. Grief, accepting loss. Okay, so basically this card is literally, sorry, this card is coming up in nearly all, I mean, I started with Scorpio because that's the season we're in, and the 3 piles got this card. I'm in Sagittarius, and this card has come out in the 1st and 2nd pile as well. So I really believe this is time of now, of like, it is a time of renewal, and it feels like you're going through to get to this new path. It's you have to go through a lot of grief and loss, and I'm just blown away with the fact that, like, this is coming out like all the time, because there's a lot of people obviously going through that at the moment. This wouldn't be coming up otherwise, because these are the energies that, oh my gosh, and I'm getting tingles in my body. So basically these are the energies that people are being put through on the planet at this time, because we need to go through that deep loss, grief, despair, whatever it is, that death moment, so that we can birth ourselves as a new, or into a new life. so we are a new person. We've got the Four of Air, resting, rejuvenation, making sure that we are looking after ourselves. That's the way I feel from that. Meditating on the things that resonates with you. So like, I mean by that is about going out into nature. Look, Seven of Earth, going out into nature, seeds well planted, which is what I said at the beginning. You've been planting them seeds, and it's about grounding, making sure that we're actually feeling stable in our own bodies, never mind just in our own lives. And because we're going through this big transformation, and it's a big transformation, is things are going to come into you that is going to inspire you to move forward with your life to a joyful and happy place, basically. Because that's what I don't believe personally, that we were put on this planet to suffer. I really don't believe that. And I know we've all got a soul contract. I find it very hard in my mind, and this is the thing, it's in my mind, is that I find it very hard that God would actually put people on this planet to suffer. I just find that very, it's unlogical to me. Does not make sense. And I understand it's a big learning planet, but that does not mean that we should suffer while we learn. We've got the Three of Fire. It says abundance, things look very good, have patience at this time and make long-term plans. Yes, so that's about, to me that looks like it's about creating your own reality. So it's creating what you want in your life. And you could say, oh well, but I need the money for this and I need the money for that, and I can't do this and I can't do that because I'm limited with time. And it's putting your plans into action. It's the feeling of it. It's what we call the law of attraction, but there's a law of assumption, and you can look that up on some YouTube channels as well, and people talk about it. So it's assuming that you've already got it. So what would the feeling be like if you already had this? That's what we're trying to say, is like, if you want to live in a state of grief and loss and hurt and suffering, then keep doing that, because that's your choice. I mean, we've all got free will, but this is saying you've chosen this path because you want renewal in your life. You're going through big transformation, and this is telling you you are, and things look good, but you've got to put things into action, to actually develop that along the way. We've got the Four of Earth. It says being too frivolous and too cautious with money, good business decision giving to those less fortunate. And that's it. It's not holding on to what you've got. It's about sharing the knowledge. You're getting a lot of inspiration around this. You are coming into who you truly are in this lifetime, and it's about letting go of the things. I mean, if you have got the money, fine, go and do something with it. Don't just hold on to it for a rainy day, as they say, because at the end of the day, the more you give, the more you get back, because it's a balance that has to take place in our lifetime. The Queen of Earth. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Yes, we will be still challenged along the way, but it's how you deal with that along the way. And I look at everything as an opportunity now. And we've got the Ace of Water. Falling in love with the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, or a new home. And to me, this is about you coming into, if you haven't already got it, your spiritual gifts. It's about a new home, being that it's like you'll find out where you truly fit in. That's what I believe this new home is about. I mean, some of you could be moving home, but to me, it's like, because it's a renewal card, it's like where you fit in on this planet. It's not about where you are living at. That's not what I'm feeling. It's the way you evolve and grow within this in this lifetime. And we've got the Hermit, but you need to be patient with yourself. It says spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching and self-discovery, because this is what I feel like you're going through at the moment, is self-discovery. It's finding out who you truly are. It's like birthing a new you into this lifetime. or you're here to change the world. So it could be your world or somebody else's world. I'm not saying you force this onto people. Like I said, I'm sure all tarot readers or any other readers say you take what resonates, because at the end of the day, this isn't for everyone. However, the way I see things is, my intention is whoever is meant to see this will get messages that resonate with them. So if you are here to change things, whether it be in your world or somebody else's world, just know there's a way of doing that. You don't force people, because everybody has free will. So let's see what else we have. What other messages we have for Sagittarius, please, in this eclipse season. So we've got, you're very close to achieving your goal. So some of you are nearly there. Basically, some of you are literally like, I've started planting these. Well, we got the Seven of Earth. You've basically been planting these seeds for a long time, and just know that they're coming to fruition soon. Just a little bit more work to do. Look, your dreams need a practical plan. It's about writing down now the things that you're getting through, whether it be a dream journal, a gratitude journal, things that you're doing throughout your day, messages that you're receiving. These are going to guide you. That's too many. But if you look at the greens in this card, it's about doing things from your heart. What do you love to do? What else do we have then for Sagittarius, please? Feel this one on top. Your commitment is being tested. Yes, and this is what happens is we're all being tested, because I believe that we're all in training. We're in training to help others to grow as well. And this is what we're trying to do, is like, we need to know who we are. We need to know who our true, authentic selves are before we can help others go through this as well. You won't come out. The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, it's literally, have you ever noticed, it's literally speeding up so quickly, because time is irrelevant to me. Time is like, it's a man-made concept, okay, well, listen, whatever. So I think anybody would know that who is listening to this anyway. So it's like the energy is gaining momentum, because it is getting faster and faster. Adjustments are required, so that's about you changing to the situation that's around you, but doing it in a positive way. Maybe, like I said, when you start writing down things that happen, occur, or messages you get, you'll see something else in there that will actually guide you on your path. And then we've got, it's time to take action. So I think the action part is within yourself. So the action is all around, because it is here near the Hermit, which is all about resting, taking time out, meditating and things like that, so that you can then receive these messages with a clear mind. So what advice do we have going forward? What next steps does Sagittarius pile number 2 need to take then, please? What next steps do they need to take? The Page of Earth says good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, and a new area of study. We've got the Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, and change your life now. The Ten of Earth, wow, a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. Yeah, I really believe that once we come into our true selves, I mean, the manifestations are really quick at the moment. It's just that we limit ourselves to what we can put out there, or what we can receive in, should I say. And this is the problem. It's about working on them limiting beliefs. The why of why the why of why. Why do we have them limiting beliefs, and how can we dissolve them limiting beliefs? Because at the end of the day, like I said, God didn't put us on this planet to suffer. I really believe that he didn't, and we should be entitled to have a happy, joyful life, which is what I'm seeing from this. So it's basically your next step on this is to create that, like I said, start writing down these things. The Two of Fire. You've come into your own, new partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. Yeah, I mean, I was looking at this with the Page of Earth. That's like the beginning of something, learning something new. It could be a child that's coming into your life that can help you to grow as well, because I really believe the children are coming onto this planet to help us as adults grow as well. So yeah, I really believe that it's like making that conscious decision to move forward. The Knight of Air, it says events that occur with great speed, take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. So yeah, it's all about writing down everything that you need to. Gratitude journal, dream journal, your day-to-day downloads, I'd say, that you get, the messages that you're getting through. And then we've got the Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, and choose your battles wisely. And that's the thing. So your next steps is to write things down and trust that what you're getting is right for you. Stand up for your own beliefs. I mean, not everyone believes what people who are spiritually gifted tell them. And I'll tell you why, because we've been put onto this planet, and the society has basically told us that if you don't see it, it's not true. But you only need to look at the wind. I mean, you can see it in the trees, but you can't. It's only the trees moving. It's not the wind you see, it's the trees moving. They say about gravity and stuff like this, you can't see it. But at the end of the day, the way I look at it is you need to believe things to see them. And that's when our whole life and concept about life changes. So just a couple of more guidance messages for you before we finish up. Whoa, this one definitely wants to come out. So I teach people how to treat me. Yes, that's right, because at the end of the day, you shouldn't be taking no BS from anybody, because it's your life. So that's something that triggers them, is something that they're seeing in you that they want to be like. It's just that they don't. So instead of dealing with it themselves and working on their own issues, they'll take it out on somebody else. So this is right. You teach them how to treat you, not how you want them to treat, not how they want to treat you. So if there's anyone in your life that it's not meant to be in your life because of the way they treat you, it's time for them to go. And we've got my words and actions are of beauty, compassion and love, which is where we're moving into. And one more, please. This one. I am courageous and powerful. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And that's what we all need to realise, is that we are so powerful in our own bodies. It's unreal. Oh wow, I love that pile number 2. I just want to say thank you for letting me read this for you. If you did resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe and comment below to say how it resonated. If it didn't resonate with you, please choose another pile or check your other placements, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now. Hi pile number 3 and welcome. This is your reading. You chose prayer, which is a yellow card, which is all around your solar plexus. So it's having the power, the will, and big transformation happening in your life. So let's see what messages come through for you, pile number 3. So we've got time. We've got rebirth, giving yourself a second chance. We've got effort, conquering your demons. It's like, I feel like at the minute is like you've been asking for your life to restart again. like giving yourself time to do something different. Um, choice, understanding consequences. Yeah, I think you've been asking for something, and you're sort of like going back and forth about, should I have asked for this or should I not? I feel like it's time for you to, let me see what this one is. Invention, burning with passion. Yeah. So invention to me is about starting anew, rebirth, starting anew. You've been praying for something different to happen in your life, and I feel like it's been a long time coming. What I've noticed in most of the readings that I'm doing is that there's a lot of people going through big transformations at this time, and I feel like with this reading, pile number 3, is that you have made certain choices in your life, and you basically understand the consequences of making them choices now. You've been asking for a new beginning, because I feel that you've put the effort in, you've done the work, and it's like you've come past that fear based person that you were in the past, but I feel like you also need to give something a little more time. Let me see what the tarot has for you, pile number 3. So what other guidance do we have during this eclipse season for pile number 3? Okay, so we've got the Ace of Earth, and it says the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. And you've got the Knight of Air, which says speak your mind with confidence. Ooh! Seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. And that is way too many cards, and I think that's what it is. You're all over the place at the moment. You know that you need a new beginning. This is what the Ace of Earth is. You need a new beginning in your life. You've suffered in the past for different choices that you've made, but know that this new beginning is coming forward for you. But like I said, it's just, you're all jittery about it. That's what I'm feeling. It's like jittery because you know it's coming because you've been praying for it, but it's like you can't wait for it to get here. You've got the Five of Fire. To me, this is you battling, not with other people, but you're battling your inner demons, and this is what you've come away from now. We've got the High Priestess, which is listening to your intuition, having patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. Okay, so maybe it's time to start writing down them goals if you don't do that already. What is it that you want to create in your life? What not what's happened in the past, not like what you don't want, it's what you want specifically in your life. Balance. We want balance in our life. So that is the Temperance card. It says the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, and wait for perfect timing. And this is what I'm saying, you're in a rush to get to the place where you want to get to, but know that everything in our life happens in divine timing. You will be given whatever it is that you're meant to get, because like I said, this invention cards here is something that you're creating yourself, but it's going to get to you in the right timing when you're ready to receive it. And when you keep in your mind going over it and thinking that like it should be here, we're pushing it away. And that's what we need to realize about this, understanding the consequences. The choices you make in your mind now is like, it's saying basically to me is that you need to now surrender to what is happening, realize that what's going to come into your life will come into your life, and it will be for the highest good of you and for everyone around you. It's just that if you choose to push it the other way, then you need to understand what consequences are going to come to you. What else do we have for the tarot for pile number 3, please? So the Four of Air, rest, rejuvenation, looking after yourself, going and meditating, spending more time with self-care and self-love for you. And the Seven of Water, it says a complex decision, the need to do research and stop procrastinating. So this is working on things that are going to fulfill your overall goal and dream. It's not about just, yes, we need to sit and go within and listen to what guidance message we're getting through, but it's also about taking action on them. So where we say sit and meditate, just sitting and meditating is not going to bring everything into your life. It's about going out and doing the action as well. You've got plenty of choices around you of doors opening, new opportunities coming to you. You have the final choice of what you want to do. And this is saying, if it's something you've been asking for, this is your message to say, yes, it's time for you to do this, but just stop pushing it away from yourself. So what other guidance do we have during this eclipse season for Sagittarius? Pile number 3, please. Whoa. The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, I feel like, I got this in the last pile, the energy, we're going quick. Everything is speeding up. And I think that's why sometimes we feel that time is going so fast that, sorry, I have to pull my chair in for a minute. Time is going so fast that we feel that things are going to slip away from us. But the way I look at it is that time is going so fast, but to me it's moving us forward quicker into who and what we're supposed to be doing on this planet. That's the way I look at it. Try and look at the opportunity in everything, because I feel that's where sometimes you keep falling back, is that you need to look at the opportunities in it all. What other guidance do we have for pile number 3, please? So we've got have faith in your dreams. Yeah, so big transformation coming in for you. Just trust what messages you get given. Show the world the real you. Trust that things are coming into your life that is helping you. It's just that, like I said, the more you resist it, the more you're pushing it away. Let me see what else we have for you. What other guidance messages do we have? So we've got your dreams need a practical plan. I've had that in a couple of readings as well. I feel like we need to write down, you're very close to achieving your goal. Yeah, we need to write down what it is that is basically coming from the heart. Journaling, remembering, writing down, like, I don't know, we used to say keeping a diary of things that happened to us during the day, but it's like keeping that diary or that journal of basically the messages we're receiving through. If you don't have your diary on your put things on my phone, like in a notes app and things like that. So it's basically writing down the things that coming through for you at the time. Some of them could be inspiration into a new project that you want to go and do, or you will be given the correct guidance because you'll know in your heart whether it's right for you or not. And it's trusting that them messages and that guidance that comes through. Just one more card from this then, please. There we go. Oh, well, we got 2. That's okay. So we've got work through your fears, and we got conclusions are within reach. I'll place that up here, and they are, because, and look, it's the full moon eclipse, which is what is actually happening between the 25th of October and the 8th of November. Is we're in solar eclipses, a partial, I think it's a partial solar eclipse on the 25th and a total lunar eclipse on the full moon on the 8th of November. So between now and then, which is what this reading is about, pile number 3, is it's about understanding what keeps you fearful, working through that, because at the end of the day, fear is only an illusion as well. The more we fear something, the more we hold on to it, and I think you're praying for that, for it to come out of that type of feeling. And it's saying the way you need to do this now is meditate, rest, write down your goals and dreams, and be specific about what you want now, because whatever you do that way, it's literally coming into your life. So the 10 of fire, this is the advice I want to see that you can, or what next steps you need to take, Sagittarius. These are the next steps that you need to take to help you on your journey. So this is saying the 10 of fire, that too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress related health concerns. You got the king of fire, so focus, communicate with vision and be a leader, advice from someone creative. Yeah, I really feel that there's somebody coming into your life, and this is what happens to us. When we step into who we truly are meant to be, people coming into our lives that are going to help us on our path. So if you've probably noticed in the past, people have been in your lives and you don't talk to them anymore now, whether it be from school age all the way up into adulthood, it's because the people who come into your life are the people to help you to grow. That's just what happens. I was going to say that's the rule, but it's just what happens because people who resonate with us come into our lives and so on. What other guidance do we have for pile number 3, please? Pile number 3. We've got the lovers, so it could be a romantic partner that comes in to help you, but it's also saying about your health as well. So I'd say that because there's a dream, obviously you've been praying for something, it's because you're putting that out into the universe and you're not getting it because of divine timing, it's making you worry, it's bringing the fear back to you, and that can cause problems within our own health. So all issues that are caused with our health, and this is my belief what you wish, but my belief is that like the stress, the anxiety, the things that we put onto our the pressure that we put ourselves under causes health concerns, and once we come out of that, then health problems disappear. So don't get into a stage of anxiety and things like that, because it will cause more health problems for you. We've got justice, things coming into balance for you. It says fair and just decisions, do what you know is right, stand up for your beliefs. Yeah, so if there's a case, or maybe some of you are going through a court case, so if there's something that you are going through at the moment, just know balance is coming into play for you. Karma is balancing out either way. So watch your thoughts, watch your words, watch your actions, because if you put out into the world negative or bad things, that will come straight back at you now. A couple of other pieces of advice then, please. Oops. So we've got the Tower, life experience. It says a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. So you are definitely going to get the guidance and the inspiration that you need to move forward with your life. That does not necessarily mean it's going to be a big, massive change, because I think for most of this, you're nearly there. You've gone through that awakening process. And then one last one, which is, wow, the 10 of Earth. This is what's leading you to. So a very happy family life, financial security, and finding magic in all the little things. And that's what we need to do, is find the magic in the little things, not in the big. Even though we get told to think big and we want things, look at things from a bigger, higher perspective, yes, we need to do that, but it's being grateful for the little things around us as well, because then things are going to help us and bring us into this happy, joyful, financial, abundant life. So last messages for you, pile number 3 for Sagittarius. So beauty raises my vibration. I seek it out for healing and joy. So maybe it's about going into nature, because nature is beautiful. Going to the beach, spending time with people who you enjoy. It says, I am open and responsive to the abundance of the universe. And yes, it is time to be open to the abundance of the universe, because God does not put us on this planet to suffer. My belief. And the last one then is, my words and actions are of beauty, compassion and love. And that's all saying to you, you need to speak, think, and your words or your actions be positive and happy and joyful, and that will bring happy, joyful abundance into your life. Well, pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for that. It was a pleasure to read for you. If it resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe and comment below to say how it resonated, or even comment below to say how you enjoyed this type of reading for the zodiac signs as a pick a card. I wish you all the best for the future, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you.